Henry Cavill goes from superhero to supervillain in Mission Impossible Fallout.
How many times has Hunt's government betrayed him, disavowed him, cast him aside? How long before a man like that has had enough?
Primary antagonist is where I fit in the roles category. Chris McQuarrie was why, really. Fantastic writer and a great director. And I knew that this was going to be something different. Obviously, the Mission Impossible franchise is a very cool franchise. And there was something about this which was, it just had a different edge to it. From the very beginning, from when Chris was talking to me. And I thought, you know what, this is amazing. Why would I... No one in their right mind is going to pass up an opportunity to work with Chris McQuarrie and Tom Cruise on a movie. And so I was in and excited for the opportunity to do these stunts and become a part of the stunt world, which I'd not done before. Yes, I've done stunts and fight scenes, but not to this level. And this was a great learning curve for me and something which I want to continue.
Had you met Tom before, or is this the first time?
I had met Tom before, yes. I met Tom before while auditioning to play Ilya Kuryakin in Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He was playing Napoleon Solo at the time. And then I remember going to his house. He was exceptionally charming, very, very pleasant. I just thought, wow, I didn't think that the biggest movie star in the world would be such a nice guy. And that was all done. Meeting was done. It turned out that I wasn't going to get the role of Ilya. Armie Hammer was cast. And then Tom, I believe, went off to do Mission Impossible. He did the previous Mission Impossible. And so Napoleon Solo, the role was free. So I ended up getting cast in Napoleon Solo.
Yeah.
And then the second time I met Tom, I met him at a hotel in London. I was shooting Man from U.N.C.L.E. He was shooting Mission Impossible. And I thought, there's no way that he's going to remember me. We crossed paths in the hallway and went, Henry, hey, how you doing? By the way, I think you are perfect for this role. Thank you so much. And then just went into this full conversation about the conversation we had a year ago, which I didn't remember. His recall was amazing. He was genuinely listening to this random actor who came in and had just finished doing a Superman movie which hadn't come out yet.
He is really a cool guy when you talk to him, but I hear from everybody that's really who he is. And that's, you work with months of this.
Yes, a year.
It doesn't change, does it?
A year.
No,
it's genuine. It's genuine. It's not an act.
Now, we know Tom broke his ankle on this. Did you have any bad falls?
I was very fortunate. The worst I got, I think, was I damaged some muscles around a rib, but that was it. It was nothing.
That can be a little annoying when you're trying to do more stunts. You know, you get this pain.
It was a little annoying, but it wasn't a broken ankle.
Yeah. When you were saying that, you hadn't been able to do this kind of stunt work before Superman, so Superman is not quite the same. You don't really go out there and...
No, for the Superman stuff, a lot of it's CGI takeovers, it's superpowered stuff, so you can't actually make a practical stunt out of a lot of it. And also, the stunts which they did do, they just assumed the stuntman was going to do it, and I was not considered to do those. Yeah. But you walk onto a Mission Impossible franchise, Mission Impossible? Now Sean Connery.
Mission
Impossible franchise. Yeah. And then it's not that you're expected to do it, but the door is open. You can walk in there and say, hey guys, I want to do it. They will ask you. And then they will say yes, depending on if you have the required skill sets, of course. But that is the exciting opportunity about this. In most movies, they just assume the actor's not going to do it.
Yeah. You've grown up only knowing Tom Cruise as a movie star because your age difference. He was, I know you were born in the 80s, and he was already a star in the 80s.
Yeah.
So it must have been that extra awe factor for you.
Awe is a strong word.
Yeah, okay.
But it was definitely surreal to come across someone who you'd only seen as the biggest movie star in the world since you were knee-high to a grasshopper. And they're there, right in front of you, and you're just chit-chatting away. At this very cool moment of when we finished the helicopter sequence in New Zealand, all the helos were flying back in formation, and Tom was allowed to lead the formation because he had been an absolute champ for the entire sequence. And then I started hearing Top Gun quotes coming over the headphones, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Wow.
This is the CIA's mission. If he had held on to the plutonium, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Mike Wilbur, NBC News.